I'm Claire Guillen, and I'm from League City, Texas. It's a suburb of Houston. And now I live in San Antonio. I went to Texas State. And I met Memo there, then we graduated, and then he got a job in San Antonio. I followed him. Now we're here. Once we got married, we literally moved into our apartment, and that Sunday we went to Mission, and we really liked it. So we stuck with it and have really enjoyed it. So that's kind of how we found Mission, and how we got here. Personally, for me, having different women being in my life in a discipleship group, again, it's helped me learn more about God. It's helped challenge me more in following Him, and also I think it shows how important it is to not isolate yourself. There's been times where I haven't really been in a group or haven't been as plugged in, and how I felt outside of that is very different. And knowing that I have people that genuinely are rooting me on and care about me has made me feel just a lot closer to God, and made me feel special, I guess you could say, and knowing that I'm not alone. And life's hard, and there's many chapters that you go through and challenges that come your way, and it's important to have people there and just walking with you in that. And so if I imagine myself without that, it makes me feel lonely because it's important to be able to, one, share about what's going on in your life, two, be vulnerable, share things that might not make you feel comfortable but are important. Yes, you can encourage yourself personally. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do that, but having others do that is important. So I think definitely it has helped me not feel as isolated, not alone in my walk. And I think even now, being a mom, motherhood is exhausting and scary and a lot of unknowns, and being able to share that and also just be encouraged in my walk right now is really important. Just being vulnerable with where I'm at. I'm in Holly's discipleship group, and she just challenges me with being in the Word daily. And so I've had to be creative with that. During nap time, reading on my phone or on a walk, listening to scripture, but continuing to push and dig deeper into God's truth. I think one of my favorite parts of discipleship, I feel the first couple times you meet with people, it can be a little scary, and you can be nervous, am I even doing a good job? But okay, it's okay. Take your time, focus on the truth, and it'll be okay. But my favorite thing to see is over a period of time getting deeper in sharing your thoughts and your observations about scripture, being more vulnerable about what's going on in your life too, and trusting the group to pray for you and to encourage you. I think that's my favorite thing to see, is when you kind of get past the few times where it might be a little nerve-wracking, and then you jump in and it's just deep and rich and really encouraging. So I think that's what I love the most. If you're not challenged, you're not going to grow. And through being challenged, you do. And it's not always easy, and it's not always fun, but coming out of it and looking back on all that God does, it's pretty awesome.